What's up, guys? My name is Kiyo, and I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about basketball and how to be a great player. Of course, me teaching you this, you got to practice it endlessly and for years before you actually become a great ball player. But one of the important things before you get good at anything is to have a lot of knowledge on it and to practice. And in order to practice efficiently, you gotta know exactly what you're doing. So, first thing I'm gonna show you is how to shoot a basketball. Your strong hand has to be pretty much held just like this. Should be spread out wide like this, so that you have good control of the ball. If it's narrow like this, you're not gonna have good control. So you wanna hold it so that it's in good control. And your index finger right here should be right in the center of the ball, and the rest of the fingers just spread out nice and evenly. And your offhand should be placed right on the side of the ball so that you have good control with both hands together when you're about to shoot the ball. You want to put the ball right above your head when you shoot, and you want your elbow to be straight in front of your shoulder. And you want your forearm and your arm right here to be right around 90 degrees. And you want to release the ball right off of your index finger. Just like that. A lot of players, when they shoot, they point their index finger into the sky because that's basically where the ball comes off of. So you want to just repeat this motion. Just like that. And if you just shoot just like this and you practice it a lot, I guarantee you'll become a good shooter just because that is just mechanically sound. One last point I'd like to make is some players aren't comfortable having their elbow right in front of their shoulder, like straight in front. That's fine. If that's the case, it's okay to have the ball or the elbow out a little bit. That's no problem at all. So now I'm going to show you the actual shooting motion. Alright, so there you have it. Elbow out in front of the shoulder, ball above your head, go straight up, release with your finger, index finger. So you want to keep doing that motion, but something that's really important is your legs. And you want to elevate when you jump into your shots, because if you elevate, then you create separation from your defender to be able to get the shot off. So a lot of great shooters in the NBA, when they release the basketball, when they shoot the basketball, their legs, when they jump, their feet come forward. It like sweeps forward and their upper body leans back, and that allows them to shoot with a higher arch, bring it up real high so that it's even harder to block. They get up quick and high. So if you're leaning back and their feet are coming out, it's really hard to block because they're going back like a fadeaway, and they're releasing it really high so that it can't be blocked. And they're getting into the air high and quick. So that's what makes them so tough and why a lot of them can get their shot off of much taller defenders. The reason why these players, these great shooters, have their feet come forward as they jump is because they jump with their glutes. That means basically they jump with their backside, not the quads where the front is, the glutes. So when you sink into your glutes and jump with your backside, the force is in your backside, so that causes your feet to come forward like this, and your body to kind of have a natural lean back as you jump. Because if there's a lot of force that you exert into your backside, that's naturally going to allow you to just kind of lean back and have your feet come forward, because your force is on the backside, which means that that's where your feet are going to come like forward. If that makes any sense. It's hard to explain, but anybody that jumps with their glutes, you just see their feet come forward. So let me show you what I mean. Alright, so as you can see from that, I was kind of going backwards, feet were sweeping forward a little bit. Allows me to kind of arch the ball high up in the air so it doesn't get blocked. So you want to work on making sure you sink into your glutes when you shoot. And once again, as far as the upper body goes, you want to make sure you're spreading it well so you have good control of the ball. Middle finger right towards the middle of the ball. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. It just has to be around there because you want it to be in the center when you're releasing the ball so that it's well centered. Left hand shouldn't distract the actual shot release. If it's like up here, it's gonna kind of be in the way. But if it's nice and on the side, you can just kind of have it flat out like this so that it doesn't affect the shot. And then your legs, you want to sink into it. You don't want to go forward like this and put the pressure on your quads, because that's not gonna work at any high level. It's gonna get blocked. You go like this and then you try to shoot. You want to go sink into it so that you can get it over any defender. So you gotta practice that endlessly, and you want to. If you're a small guard, you definitely have to be able to really like elevate while sinking in and going backwards and having your feet sweep out, because otherwise, against good defenses, you're going to get blocked. Or your shot's not going to come off right. It's going to be too contested for it to be an accurate shot. So, that's basically it for shooting. You just got to practice a lot. And you can practice all the way from the inside, all the way to the outside where the three-point line is, and become proficient everywhere. You want to be able to shoot up to 80%. Like that. So that's shooting for you right there.